Hi there, welcome back to JD Answers. Today I have the 1500 watt power inverter. All right, what we're going to do first is we're going to start with the unboxing. All right, let's open that up. And the first thing we have is a pair of cable with the clamps on them. And these you attach to the unit itself. And once you attach it to the unit, you attach them right here with this outlet here, with the negative and the positive. And then you attach these to your car battery for power. All right, and next after that, let's see what we get next. Is the car charger plug itself. Now this is, you could call it a cigarette lighter plug or a power socket plug. That's pretty much what it is. And here again, with the same outlets here, you pretty much screw those into your inverter, and then you connect this to your car power socket or cigarette plug. That's pretty much it, your cigarette lighter plug. And then this gives it the power it needs. All right, let's see what else we got here. There should be a manual somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here is the manual. All right, and it's in Chinese, but we could turn it to the area where it'll be English. Ah, here it is. And next itself is the unit. It's wrapped in this bubble wrap for protection during shipping. All right, let's move this out of the way. And the unit itself is pretty sturdy right here that I can see. All right. And you also have these little indentions so you could screw it into your vehicle or wherever you have it in your camper, your back of your vehicle, the back of your truck. You could screw that in right there and it'll be mounted to your vehicle. All right, on this side you can see these are the areas where you would attach the cables to it. For example, this power socket here. So what you would do is simply just unscrew this here. This will be the positive side. All right, we're going to put that to the side for right there and then take the next one out. Or you could do one at a time. All right, so what we're going to do here. Well, let's use this one since this one's already undone here. Put in the red one to the red, which is positive to the positive. Screw that one back in. All right, let's get the negative part, the black side, and again, let's screw that in there. We'll screw the top back on. All right, there it goes. And now you have the unit, okay? Then you go to your car battery and you attach the black one to the negative side of the battery, and then the red one goes to the positive side. All right, and next to it you have the cooling fan. The good thing about this inverter is it has reverse polarity, which if the inverter is wired backwards, it will not damage the unit. It simply just won't turn on until you connect it back to the correct way. Meaning if you accidentally put the red one, the positive, into the negative side, then it won't work. That's why it won't work, because that way you can safely plug it in the correct way or attach it the correct way. Now this has overload protection, which it protects the unit from overheating. If the unit is too hot, it will stop working. It would protect it from any damages occurring from overheating. All right, let's go with some of the features it has. It has overload protection. Now what this does, it protects the unit from overheating. It also has short circuit, which short circuits protection is the protection against excessive currents or currents beyond the acceptable current rating of the equipment and it operates. For example, this is a 1500 watt max inverter. So when it goes over the 1500 watts, it'll make a sound, like a beeping sound. Now sometimes when you turn this on, you'll have that sound, but after that, it'll level back off. It also has reverse polarity. What this means is if you wire the inverter wrong, it will not turn on, it will not work. This is just a protection for the inverter. And it also has overheating. The inverter will turn off to prevent any damages to the inverter. Then it also has low voltage. This is to make sure you don't drain your car battery. It also has over voltage where it does not peak above the 1500 watts and cause any damage, as we talked about before. Now, what's great about this is the cooling fan system works with low noise. Now, this is aluminum alloy case, which is sturdy and durable. And you also get a 12-month hassle-free warranty with this, and 24-hour friendly customer service and 100% satisfaction guarantee for this item. So that's actually pretty cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to test the power inverter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the vehicle. I'm not going to start it. I'm just going to turn it on. And now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the unit. And right now you can see the battery wattage is at 11.8. I have this power bank, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect it to the unit itself. Alright, you can see the USB here, and also you notice the lights are green, the red is not on. The lights that are green means the unit is working perfectly. Alright, connecting it. And you can see where now it's at 11.4, and plug this back in, and now you can see how the lights are blue. And you can see how it's connected in there. And just by that, and you can see already the battery is still good. You can see it's still in the yellow mark, and it's only producing 18. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and connect this cell phone to the power socket itself, or the socket itself. Alright, got it connected. You can see it living to 11.3. And in the bottom, you can see where it's charging. And right now, we're still at a safety level. Remember, the car is not on. So now what we're going to do is turn on the vehicle. But before we turn on the vehicle, I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the unit. And right now you can see it is at a 13.8 right now. And let's see the items. Push that in, it's very loose. Alright, you can see how that's still charging there. And for the cell phone, and for the cell phone, let's turn, oh, I guess you can see it there too. You can see where it's at on charging. So it's still charging. And right now it's still at a 13.5 and 18 volts coming out. So that's pretty good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attach the battery cables to this unit and try it from there. Alright, now it's time for the battery test. I got everything hooked up. It's connected to the inverter. I'm going to hook up the positive side first, and then I'm going to hook up the negative. Alright, and now what we're going to do is see what the levels are. Alright, you can see where it's at 12.2 with 18 volts going out. So right now the car is not on. Alright, let's go ahead and test some products out again. Okay, I have the power inverter still. So we're going to go ahead and hook this up again. And don't worry, we're going to try other items as well. Alright, and you can see where it dropped to a 12.2 there. I'm sorry, 12.0. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug in the cell phone one more time. Cell phone here. And you can see where it's still at a 12.0. Actually went down to 11.9. But the battery itself is at a blue, which looks like it's almost 100% still. And let's check the phone, make sure it's charging. And you can see right here where it's charging. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and unplug this device here. And what I'm going to do is plug in my laptop. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and connect the laptop now. And I got the charger cord here. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. And now you can see it's charging right there in the bottom. So it's charging the laptop, but let's go back to the inverter itself. And it's still at 11.6. And it's still with the 18 volt output. And you can see this power bank is still charging. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start the vehicle. I'm going to turn everything off again first. Now I'm going to start the vehicle. I'm going to turn it back on. And you can see it's at a 14.1, 100%, so it's charging back again. The battery's charged. Power bank is on. It's still charging. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a surge protector on there. And then I'll start plugging back the items. First one I'm going to connect is the laptop. Next I'm going to install the cell phone. You can see there it's charging. Alright, next, this is two items connected to a surge protector. Now let's see what happens when we add a third item. So far so good. Oh, here you go. This is your overload protection. When you see that, that means you're exceeding. So take off one of the items that you really don't need. This is the protection that you get. Now with the vehicle off, you still have the laptop charging and you still have the cell phone hooked up to the power inverter. So there is many uses for this item. For your home use, your outdoor charging, you can use it in your garage, for any power failures, camping, emergencies, especially like in Texas where we had our power outage. I used this with my car battery and it helped us give us some electricity that we needed in the house. Of course, you could use this with your iPhones, your Android phones, your laptops, any technology that you could plug into that to an outlet. Now, this is great for outdoors, connected to your car battery. If you need a fan or any device that need to be plugged into an outlet, this is great for you. So we've gone over some features and some demonstrations. So this video is helpful for you. Please give me a thumbs up because I appreciate that from you. If you wish to purchase this item, I'll put links in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and select all notifications for all upcoming videos. If you have any questions or comments about this product or other products I have, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe!